Hey, I just thought I'd make a video of the junk in my trunk, show you the work on my 61 race car that I did last year, at the beginning of spring. Uh, we'll just take a look. So I installed a fuel cell and a battery box, and I kind of cleaned up the trunk. If you look in there, you can see it's all clean, nice, neat. I used some of that Raptor box liner spray and just sprayed that. I mean, I cleaned it all. I scotch braided it, and in the corners you can see I fixed those spots there that they're typical. And other than that, the trunk is rust free, and I cut out a good chunk of it. Maybe somebody might not think that's cool, but it's my race car, and you know, if somebody else in the future after I'm dead and gone wants to weld a trunk back into it, they can. But this is the way I want it. I try to go for the clean look, and I look at a lot of YouTubes and videos and see how people do things and get ideas to see how to do things, you know, neatly, and try to do as good as anybody, because we all can, right? So this is what I come up with. I wanted to hide the wires and pipes, and you can see, I mean, you got to have the pipes for this, and if you look behind, I did put them in grommets, and I hid the wire nicely, and even around the edge of the fuel cell and the battery box, I put some rubber trim that I got off a bushwhacker flare, just to make it a little bit snugger. And on the battery box, it's hard to see, but I took the wires holes that were up high, and I plugged them with some stainless plugs, and I drilled them out further down on the box so that you can't really see them. And you still, if you need to get at the battery, you can quickly, easily. This comes off. This one is from Summit Racing. And I plumbed them down low, and I'll show you underneath. I've got a pan on the underside as well, so you can't see any wires under the car either. So it's nice and neat. They run along the frame rail. You don't see them at all, and it's clean. And I usually charge my car between rounds, but I've made a system so that I don't even have to come in the trunk or come near the battery to charge it, and I'll show you that in a second. I'll just put that back on. And it's quick and easy. I didn't mind this box. I learned to TIG weld, and I welded all the brackets underneath with some cross bracings for the fuel cell and whatnot. And that piece, water jetted piece, is really nice. I got a place in town to do that for me, and we'll just take a look underneath. It's sort of hard to see, but you can see there is an aluminum plate there, and the only line you can see is actually the Magna fuel here. And then the fuel line, I had to route it that ways. And then up front, you can sort of see the wires and stuff where they come out. But overall, it's got a really nice clean look under the back of the car. When you look, you don't really see much of anything, just the brackets and the bottom cover and how it fits. And now I'll just give you a quick view of how I charge it. So if I'm at the track, I just pull in, and I've got a charge port right here, and I set up my charger so I can just plug in onto that style of connector. And I also need a set of jumper cables that plug onto my charger so that I can actually turn the charger into a regular style charger and charge any battery and hook it up in the trunk if I have to or whatnot. And vice versa, I can plug the cables in here, and then I can use anybody's charger, and I don't have to have anything special. So I do have a set of those cables on my trailer at all times, and actually I have two, because I bought a set of cables and cut them in half to make it, and then I made it so that the two cables can actually plug into each other and turn into one set of jumper cables as well, just a regular set of jumper cables. Anyways, that's the junk in my trunk. I thought you might enjoy that.